Something I forgot to mention in my last video, I actually broke my vise trying to straighten out these because they were pretty badly bent. So I chucked it in the vise and was tightening it up and it just broke, which is pretty unfortunate. But oh well, I've got this replacement small vise for now, but we'll be getting a bigger vise soon. So I purchased a front end rebuild kit from Resto Country. That is where I got all these replacement bushings and all the top and bottom ball joints and stuff. So I'm going to try fitting them now. I don't know how it'll go without a press, but hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. So I think what we have to do is put one of the bushes in first on one side and then put this rod in through here. That's great. Yeah, so put a bush in on one side, then put the rod in. I think that can just slide in. So yeah, then put the rod in. Then I've got to press the other bush on this side. So yeah, try doing that without scratching up the paint. Pretty sure these are exactly the same. Yeah, so chuck that in there. And this has to go over it here. Is there something? So there's really no way of me being able to press these on with this. So I think I have to. Yeah. For this side I have to use a press. Gotta put it in like that and then just go on this side with this and press that down. That's alright. We'll work that out. Let's just do this one. Same sort of thing. The mission is to get this clip here down here, and it's pretty hard. But if you do it like this, it's not too bad. One, then you grab the bottom ring, grab this one and then spread it out and let it just wrap around a bit. Just chuck that last bit down, and yep, that's all good. So there you go. So when I go to press these, I'm going to put this angle in here just so it doesn't collapse on itself. So I need to take that with me. Now doing the lower control arms. So my kit for some reason came with two different looking bushes, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. On this packaging it said, I think LX, oh no, HX/UC Tirana, but I'm fairly sure they're the same, so I'm just going to put one each in both. So the idea here is, let me put this up, is get an offcut of something, cut it to size, and you want to just make sure that this doesn't collapse when you're pressing it. There we go. That is 2 bushes in. 2 more to go. Cool. Second one done. Beautiful. These are press on. So I reckon you probably need some I wonder if this will work. Should do. Let's just get a bit of lubricant. Oh, that's lovely. I think that's going to have to come out. There you go. Don't do that. It's about halfway. It's not kind of even. Now I have to take that out. The issue was that I broke the boot because the pipe was clamping onto it when it was coming through, so I just wonder, these might be better pressed into. Yeah, there's no good surface to put something on the back side of it, so this might have worked. This might work. If you do this, no, that's too big. Maybe this one. If you do this, maybe if I just notch this one, because it's pretty well on the outside. Yeah. I reckon that's the go. So yeah, just going to make this notch come out further so that when I put it on here, it's not going to hit this and make the pipe uneven or sit up. What happened before, I was using one of these, like this one, and it slid down and it caught that rubber boot, and that's why it broke. So if I do this, notch it, that should work, and then I can just, will that fit? Should, yeah, it should just fit, yeah. And then probably, I think I'll look up if I can get a replacement boot. You should be able to, I don't see why not. And then maybe, I don't know, when I put this one on, I'll try to take the boot off, just in case. I think that should work. Good news is that you can just buy these boots, so I can put this in and put the boot on later. So yeah, you definitely can do it. Just takes a bit of finesse and experience, I guess. Until a second. So let's try to take this rubber boot off. Don't know what the best way of doing that would be. There we go. Now compare to pair. It's a good rubber boot, and that is broken one, so wish I would have done that before I broke it, but whatever. I think they're like $10. Anyway. So I'm just pressing in my bushes in the upper control arms now. So tip is, well, I've got these two SHS pieces that I've cut, and I've got this angle here to brace it so that it doesn't squish these bits in, because yeah, it usually would. And then it should just slide in pretty easy. And yeah, so that's all you do. It's good when you know someone who has a press. Back home with all the bushes pressed in, one thing I did notice though is this one's pretty easy to swing, whereas this one is really hard. And looking at it, you can sort of see here that these holes mustn't be lined up to each other, so they're sort of pushing against this, making it hard for it to swing. So I might just go caveman mode, and it looks like it's mainly on this side. Try and bash this side in a bit to get it more lined up. Rightio, so I just fixed the bush alignment on this top hat up, so now it's sitting a lot more in line. It's not perfect, but it never was going to be. And yeah, I just repainted it up because it got a bit scratched up going caveman mode, but it is what it is. I'm actually waiting on some bolts and stuff to redo up the front end, because the bolts that came off the HZ were already, well, they were half gone, put it that way, as most of the stuff is in these old cars. But something that I'm going to move on to do is clean up this diff. So I mentioned in the last part that this diff is off a VZ Crewman 3.08 to 1 ratio LSD with disc brakes. So I'm going to clean it up now, take it all apart, take all the brakes off and stuff, wire wheel it down, paint it up, make it look nicer, and yeah. Got it all stripped down. Thought about taking the backing plates off, but decided against it. Don't need to go that far. So now I'm just going to give it a quick once over with the wire wheel. Doesn't have to be perfect, not trying to strip it down to bare metal or anything. And then paint it up. And yeah, got some high temp paint just because I don't know what I'm doing with the exhaust, so, and I figured why not. Yeah, see how it looks. So it's the next day now. Finished painting both sides of the diff. Turned out pretty good. Something I didn't catch on camera though is I believe this paint is supposed to be cured sort of in an oven, but obviously I don't have an oven big enough to put a diff in, so I just got a heat gun out and went over it for about 20 minutes. Hopefully that's good enough. I mean, that's the best I could do really. Like, anyway, I thought about taking apart like all the backing plates and stuff, but I just figured, why waste my time? Like, it's going to be good enough, and it does look pretty good now. So I got to go get the discs resurfaced because they're pretty rusty and they've got a bit of a lip on them. If they can't be resurfaced, I'll just have to get new ones. The pads actually were pretty new, so they've got some nice thickness to them. Probably can reuse those. Thanks everyone for watching. Got a fair bit done in this video. I'll see you in the next one.